Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to yet again another bad business video. Before this video begins, I think you guys can tell in my voice and why I'm not on camera. I am a little bit sick, okay? So you guys are gonna have to bear with me here, but I could not miss out on the ACR update, which is what we're gonna be talking about this entire video, which is about the brand new ACR that was just added. So currently I am in the PTR and the gun's not fully released yet, but I hope by the time this video is out, the gun is in the game. Okay, so let me go ahead and take off the attachments. We're gonna go through the attachments, and you guys are probably wondering, what is that gray cube on the side of your gun? And I'll get into that momentarily. I'm gonna take that off for now, and let's just talk about the new attachments on the weapon and all that good jazz. So it doesn't seem like we have any new optics for this gun, which is cool. We got no new lasers as well. That's pretty obvious. No new muzzles. All right, and now let's go and talk about this. Okay, we got some new barrel options, and oh my god, were we blessed with this update, because look at how many barrel options we have, dude. This is like, whenever I see Petrified doing a revamp on a gun, or just, making a gun, I just know we're gonna get a bunch of attach. Like, look how many attachments we get, bro. Like, this is insane, dude. Okay, so we got the Viper barrel. This is what the Viper barrel looks like right there. Keep in mind, some of these stats might change because I am in the PTR, but I can go ahead and go over the stats. And what it does, it decreases your final recoil and increases your ADS mobility, but the cons are going to be decreasing handling and decreasing piercing damage on this weapon. The tactical barrel, this is what the tactical barrel looks like right there. I actually really like this barrel. I think this is probably my favorite barrel out of all of them, but yeah, I still need to mess around with a couple of them and see how I feel. But this one right here is going to have recoil accelerates at a slower pace, increasing the ADS speed and increased horizontal recoil and increased visual recoil, which, a lot more recoil. And I don't know if you guys like that or not, but me personally, I don't really mind, especially that it the recoil accelerates at a slower pace. It kind of like negates that almost in a little bit. This right here is what the marksman barrel looks like. This one just looks so sick, bro. Like, that looks fire, bro. Like, look at that, dude. That's so clean. Marksman barrel is going to decrease your vertical variation, decrease camera shake, decrease ADS mobility, and decrease your handling. I'm not too sure exactly what vertical variation means. I'm thinking it's just how your gun kind of like, I think it has something to do with your recoil, so just keep that in mind. And then here we have is the heavy barrel up next. This is what the heavy barrel looks like, just like that. Looks very nice as well. It also is going to increase damage at range, but it's also going to increase initial recoil and decrease your hip fire accuracy. Okay, for all those people that like to hip fire in this game, this might not be the barrel for you. I personally like hip firing a lot in this game, though. This is going to be the integral barrel right here. This is what it looks like. Very nice. This one is going to increase your ADS mobility. Recoil accelerates later, and it's also going to increase the final recoil but decrease the recoil control as well. Very interesting barrels so far, I'm not gonna lie. But then we have the extended barrel, and I think you guys can guess what this one does. Okay, and this is what it looks like, by the way. And the extended barrel, guess what? It increases your range. Who would have thought? Not me, dude. But anyway, it's also going to decrease your mobility and decrease your ADS speed. And for the final attachment we have is the invader barrel, which I think looks wise, this is probably my favorite barrel. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is probably my favorite barrel out of them all. Right, it's either this one or it's gonna be the marksman. Like, the marksman just looks really cool, but invader just looks really sick. I just really like this one. But yeah, this is the invader barrel, and this is what it's going to do. It's going to give you an integrated foregrip. It's also going to decrease the final recoil and decrease the horizontal variation, and the cons for it is going to have increased camera shake and recoil accelerates sooner. So that is all the barrel options for the ACR. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the ammo types. Okay, so for the ammo types, we have this conversion called the SPC conversion magazine. Okay, we have to go down here. I was looking at the lightened one, it was kind of confusing me, but this right here is what it looks like. So that's what the conversion does to your gun. It literally just adds like a little orange like tape thing around it. Pretty cool. It is also going to increase your range, increase your damage, but it is going to decrease your handling, decrease your mobility, and decrease your fire rate, which is a bit of an L, I will say. Just a bit of an L with that whole decrease stuff, but keep in mind you will have that increased damage and increased range. This is definitely going to be a pretty decent conversion, I will say. I feel like this one's gonna be really fun to use. Then we have the 7.62 magazine, and this is what the 7.62 magazine looks like for those of you that are curious. And this one is going to increase your range, increase your mag capacity, decrease your fire rate, decrease your handling, and decrease your hipfire accuracy. So it's very similar to the SPC conversion in a way, but this one doesn't increase your damage, which is kind of a little bit concerning now that I look at it, because we have this one. Okay, this one has a 600 flat fire rate, but if we go up here, it's going to have a 620 fire rate, but it also is going to have 10 more rounds in its magazine, and it looks like this one has more handling. I don't know, it's kind of like a trade-off almost. You kind of want to just mess around and see what you guys are going to use, but I can already tell you a majority of you are going to use this next conversion, which is the 9mm conversion magazine. Okay, and this one is what it looks like right here. It looks very weird, especially on such a big and bulky gun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a big fan of how the 9mm conversion magazines always look, just because it looks weird on an AR. But nonetheless, let's talk about the stats for this thing. So it's going to increase your fire rate, increase the mag capacity by 3 bullets, by the way. I have to say that. Oh, it's only by 3 bullets. And it's also going to increase your damage overall. Now, the cons for this thing is going to decrease your hipfire accuracy, decrease your range, and decrease your damage at range. But honestly, the 9mm is probably going to be the one everyone uses, and I don't really blame them, because it's, man, oh man, does this thing slap. But also keep in mind, whenever you do put on the 9mm conversion, you lose all piercing. Like, you don't have any more piercing, so someone has like a riot shield or something, you're not going to be able to shoot through it. Just keep that in mind. We have no new underbarrels, no new grips, but we do have some new stocks here to look at. Well, I say new, but the whole gun is new. You know what I mean. First stock we have up is the combat stock. All right, this is what the combat stock looks like right there. Looks very, very nice. I really like that stock a lot. It's going to increase your hipfire accuracy, increase your handling, but it is also going to increase the camera shake and introduce swap bloom. Now, I'm a little confused on what swap bloom means. I'm not too sure exactly what that means, but I'm pretty sure if I got this correct. Hold on. So if I sit here and just, okay, and then, yeah, okay, so that's exactly what it means. So whenever you swap your weapon, you're gonna have higher bloom on it. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know why I freaked out about that. That wasn't even that bad. I think this is the first gun that has ever done that too. Am I correct? I don't know. Someone else correct me in the comment section. I'm pretty sure this is the first gun to do something like that. We are also going to skip this second one here. We're gonna go down to the extended stock real quick. This is what the extended stock looks like. That right there looks very, very nice. The extended stock is going to decrease your recoil, but it's also going to decrease your mobility and decrease your handling. Nothing surprising there. This one is probably my favorite stock. It's the marksman stock. Okay, yes, and is it because it looks like a sniper stock? Yeah, 100%, but you know, it looks really dope too. I really just like that stock look. This one's going to decrease your vertical recoil and decrease your vertical variance, and it is also going to decrease your ADS mobility and decrease your hipfire accuracy. Very, very cool stock. But now we're going to go ahead and go to the retractable stock. This one right here. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Looks very, very nice, very cool. This one is going to increase your flinch resistance and decrease your horizontal recoil while decreasing your handling. And the last stock that we have coming up here is the retracted stock, and that's what it looks like. It's literally just the retractable stock, except it is retracted. Okay, the retracted stock is going to increase your ADS mobility, increase your handling while increasing your recoil. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hoped that this thing would have some sort of like increased mobility rather than just ADS mobility, but I cannot complain. I still do not mind this stock. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, that is all the attachments for the ACR. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this thing stock in game, but before we get in game, I want to talk about this brand new charm that they just added, which is called the Noisemaker. Okay, so this is the big cube that I was talking about before. So this cube here, okay, this is probably just, this is placeholder. Okay, this is 100% placeholder. They're definitely not going to use this cube whenever you get this because it'd be pretty obnoxious to look at. But I hope we get like a speaker or like a megaphone or something like that. That would be kind of dope. So with this Noisemaker, they actually introduced a whole new section in the settings, and it has it right here, Noisemaker. So what you could do is you can put in a sound ID, so that way whenever you kill someone, what'll happen is it'll play a certain sound. So I already have a custom sound in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in. All right, so we are in game, and we're gonna go ahead and kill someone so you guys can see what this thing is sounding like. Let's see. Okay, all right, we got an assist. We didn't get a kill. That's fine. And there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. You can literally change the sound that it makes whenever you kill someone. But not only that, you can actually change more than just a kill sound. You can actually change even the hit sound effect and the assist sound effect and the headshot sound effect. One thing I think would be really, really cool is if we could change our own death sound effect. I think that would be very awesome, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. Maybe even at some point, we'll be able to change weapon sounds or something. That would be really, really cool. Like, imagine I go to the AK-47, right? And I want to put in the CSGO sound effect for, like, the AK that they have in the game. Like, you know how cool that would be to just use the AK? Oh, dude, that would be so cool, bro. But yeah, you know, that's just me thinking about stuff like that. I think that would be really, really awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some gameplay. Let's throw on the 9mm. I need you guys to see how OP this 9mm is. I don't really know if it's going to be like this when the gun releases, but at least in the PTR right now, it is pretty insane. I'm going to put on the invader barrel as well. Let's throw on the retracted stock. Sure, man. Go ahead and throw on a tactical laser, and let's throw on some lightweight, bro. Let's go. All right, so we got the setup a little bit. We got a little bit of a setup going. Oh my gosh, bro. This thing beams, dude. Holy. Holy. You guys hearing this right now? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? It's just gonna keep playing that sound over and over again. I love it, dude. I really do. Also, you guys can even adjust the sound of the effects if you guys want to. You can put it at 100. You could put it at 50, where it's default, or you can put it at 10, which is what I have it at. I don't have it too loud. I don't have it too high either. I like it having at a pretty decent sound range. That way it doesn't get too obnoxious. But I probably will not be using this in regular videos. I'll probably just be using this thing in some like live streams or something like that. And no, that's not me announcing the return of live streams, because if I do that, I don't even know what I do, bro. I really don't know. I don't have enough time to be live streaming. But I will say that this gun feels amazing, especially with this 9mm conversion, even though I do not like the look of this thing with the 9mm. I mean, just look at this, bro. Like, this inspect, by the way, and that's something I need to talk about, actually. Let's talk about the animations on this thing. I completely forgot to mention that. The animations overall on this thing, I think, is a W. I've seen a couple people saying that it's an L. I really love the animations on this. I really do. This inspect is super clean, especially this part right. Oh man, like, look at that, dude. That's fire, man. Like I said, animations recently on Bad Business have been a overall big old W, and I'm really glad that they keep improving upon that, because that is something that, at least when it comes to my friends and me, like, that's something that we always had like conversations about when it came to Bad Business, was the animations were always kind of lacking. Like, that was something that we all kind of noticed about it, and it wasn't saying that the animations were necessarily bad. They weren't bad, but I felt like they could have been better. And just seeing animations like this, I just know we're headed in the right direction with that avenue. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really cool. Keep in mind, I'm going to give a quick little disclaimer. This charm, the Noisemaker, this is not going to be a free charm, okay? You guys are not going to be able to earn this. You guys are not going to be able to unlock this. You guys are only going to be able to buy this. It's going to be a brand new buyable thing that you can get in the store and stuff like that with some Robux, okay? Which, honestly, I don't even think it's that big of a deal. I guess it kind of just depends on how much it costs, if it's going to be worth it or not. I personally think I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it no matter what. I don't care if it costs 200 Robux, 50 Robux, 1,000 Robux. I got to buy it because I'm a content creator for the game, right? So I think regardless, I'm buying it, and it's just going to be very, very fun to just mess around with the sound effects and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm also going to make it known in this video, because I'm going to let you guys know right now. Whenever this update drops with the Noisemaker, which I doubt it'll be the same ACR update, it'll probably be its own separate update, maybe with like a different gun or something. But whenever this does drop, I'm going to be making videos on the best kill sound effects, the best hit sound effects, all that stuff. So you guys can go ahead and leave that in the comment section. What you guys think are some good sounds. And if you guys would even want that type of video, you know, that's something I need to know as well. But yeah, that was the ACR. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, or actually the mod U. I'm sorry, we can't call it ACR, but it is the ACR. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to see some more Bad Business content, as always, please do let me know down in the comments. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the ACR. Do you guys like this weapon? Are you guys excited to be using it? Are you guys excited about the Noisemaker charm? And yeah, maybe now that we have the Noisemaker charm, maybe, who knows, maybe we might get a whole revamp on like the content creator charms or something. And then, like, who knows, maybe you guys might have Xylix screaming at you to like aim better or something, you know? Or you might have Petrify screaming at you to aim better. I don't know, bro. Like, you might have just all these different, like, I think that'd be kind of cool. And I don't know. I'm just like seeing how all this stuff has been like right? Like, this is what I'm gonna say, because I feel like this is very important. I'm taking 2023 of bad business, like this entire year, as kind of like a trial run, if that makes any sense, because they've been doing things so out of the box lately that I feel like they're gonna go crazy in 2024. Now, call me crazy. I know that sounds weird to say, but like, I have high hopes. I really do feel like they're gonna go absolutely insane in 2024. But anyways, guys and gals, I hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you all did and want to see some more content like this, please do let me know down in the comment section. But yeah, this was the ACR. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. It's been wild. Peace.